Welcome to the Flow into Alignment channel. As you can tell, I'm in a completely different location than I have been before, and that's because I am traveling. So today I'm going to be presenting to you a traveling yoga flow. And this is something I designed for myself to be able to get out all the kinks and relieve tension in the back and the hips, to be able to get rid of all that tension from traveling. So join me today as I walk you through this traveling yoga flow, and I hope it helps you as you go and travel and make your travels and help release that tension. So what if you are traveling? What will you want to bring? Well, if you can't bring a yoga mat, just make sure you've got a towel or a rug just to be able to do this flow on. You really don't need much. I didn't even bring my yoga blocks for you today because, again, you may not be able to have your yoga blocks with you. So we're just going to walk through everything as if we just have very limited supplies, but we just really need to be able to move our body. Let's get started. Let's start in extended child's pose. You're going to start with your hands mat width, your knees mat width, and your toes together in extended child's pose. Taking nice, deep, long inhales and exhales. Pressing your hips back towards your heels. Gently reaching through your fingertips, reaching the arms out long. And gently engage your inner thigh muscles by squeezing them towards each other. Engage your pelvic floor muscles, and again, those are the muscles that you use to stop urination. Press your lower abdominal muscles or your belly button towards your spine. And just allow your hips to press down towards your heels, releasing any tension in your back or hips. As you inhale, lift your head and walk your right hand over to your left. And exhale, hold this stretch for several breaths. Stretching out the right side of the body, pressing the right hip down towards the right heel, just to make sure it doesn't creep up towards your shoulder. On our next inhale, again, lift your head, take your right hand out to the right side, and join your left hand towards the right. And exhale, drop the head down, reach through the left side, press the left hip down towards the left heel. On your inhale, lift your head, open your left hand out, and as you exhale, let's come up into tabletop. You're going to open your hands mat width, press into your shins and your hands, pressing your chest away from the floor. Gently squeezing your thighs towards each other. We're going to help warm up the hips. So as you exhale back into child's pose, inhale up to tabletop. You can even go a little bit further to stretch out the wrist. Exhale, pull yourself back with your legs. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, pulling yourself back with your legs. Inhale, press up. We'll do this 10 times. Exhale back. Inhale up. 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 Good. Let's do some circles here in tabletop. So as you inhale, you're going to take a small circles to your right as you inhale. And as you exhale, take those 3 small circles to the left. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, circling to the right. And exhale, circling around to the left. Make sure you use your legs and your core to help you with this. Good. Next, we're going to move into puppy pose. So make sure you're pressing firmly into your shins. Sorry, there's some ants that are wanting to join me here. It's going to press your shins firmly into your mat. Try to keep your hips where they are. If you're unsure about that, you can bring a chair around and put the chair about where your hips are to kind of press your hips back towards the chair to make sure they stay in the same place as they are. Imagine that you're squeezing a block between your legs. You're going to walk your hands out to the edge of the mat, slowly angling the head down so you have a straight line from the top of your head to your tailbone, reaching your head down. If you need to, get a pillow or roll up a towel or a blanket to stick underneath the head if the head does not reach the floor. Taking deep breaths, reaching through the arms, stretch the arms out, stretch through the armpits. Keep pressing the shins into the ground to make sure that you anchor yourself here in this pose. Taking nice, deep, long inhales and exhales. As you inhale, lift your head and slowly walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Again, sorry about that. I've got some ants wanting to join me. All right, we're going to do that one more time. So inhale, walking the hands out, pressing the shins into the ground. Keep your hips right over your knees. As you exhale, lower the forehead down towards the ground or your rolled up blanket. Keep pressing the shins into the ground. Gently tuck the tailbone towards your heels. Stretch through the arms and the armpits. Inhale, lift your head, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Good. All right. Next, we're going to do a rotation of the torso. So with your inhale, you're going to lift your arm up, reach it up to the ceiling, gentle twist of the spine. Exhale, take a curl towards your left. Do that again. Inhale, lift the arm up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. On this last time, we're going to come into thread the needle. So as you inhale, lifting the arms up, exhale, drop down to the right forearm. Stretch the left arm out and slowly lower down to where you're resting on the right shoulder and the left arm is stretched out. Again, the lower body is in puppy pose, so keep pressing the shins into the ground. Tuck the tailbone towards the heels. If your shoulder does not touch the floor, make sure that you get a rolled up towel or blanket to stick underneath your shoulder or your head just to rest that on. Taking nice deep inhales and exhales. On your next inhale, slide that left arm underneath your shoulder and press back up to tabletop. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Inhale, lift up, twisting to the left. Exhale, curl to the right. Inhale, lift, twist. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift, twist. Exhale, curl. Last time, inhale, twist, and exhale, lowering down to that left side, stretching out that right arm, threading the needle on the left. Taking nice deep inhales and exhales, pressing the shins into the ground, gently tucking the tailbone towards the heels. On your inhale, slide that right arm back underneath the shoulder and slowly come back up to tabletop. Good. All right, moving into cat-cow as our last warm-up here in tabletop. To press the shins into the ground. Inhale, lift up with your chin and your sternum. Slide the shoulder blades towards the spine, squeezing them tight for cow. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades away. Tuck in to cat. Inhale, lift up, shoulder blades to spine for cow. Exhale, curl into cat. Inhale, lift up to cow. Exhale, cat. We're going to do that one last time. Inhale, lift up to cow. Exhale, curl into cat. Good. From here, you're going to tuck your toes underneath of you, and as you exhale, you're going to lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. You may need to walk the feet just a little bit closer, especially if you've been traveling. Your calves are going to be a little tight, so you may want to bring your feet a little bit closer. And sorry about that, got lots of ants. Continue to get ants wanting to join me here today. Feel free to walk the dog, slowly straightening one leg as the other leg bends, and hold that for a breath or two. And then change out your legs, taking the time to allow the calves to stretch out, to lengthen, taking deep breaths. You want to press your belly button gently towards the spine, hollowing out the lower abdominals to create space to have that long, straight back in your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, look towards your hands, bend the knees, and let's walk the feet towards the top of our mat. Open your feet out hip width, point your toes slightly inward, and we're going to fold forward into forward fold. Taking deep breaths. Feel free to bend the knees a little bit if you would like. Just make sure that your weight stays forward into your metatarsals or the balls of your feet. You don't want the weight to be sinking back towards your heels. Nice deep breaths. Allow the neck and shoulders to relax. Allow the hips and back to release as you're here in forward fold. On your next inhale, squeeze your legs together, bending the knees just a little bit more, and slowly roll up. Shoulders away from ears, head will come up last. Oh, that always feels so good coming back up from that. So in this standing flow, what I'm going to do is just start slowly and then build up the intensity as I go along. So feel free to follow along completely, or if you don't want the high intensity that I bring to it, then you don't have to. You can do less if you would like. So as we sway back and forth in some of these, you can choose to do, instead of 4, you can choose to do 2. Also, every time I cue to do chaturanga, up dog, down dog, feel free to just go straight back to down dog or stay seated or go in right into child's pose. So feel free to take this flow and make it your own. So you don't have to follow me completely. This is just something that I wanted to bring to you guys just to help you as it's helping me. So we're going to start at the top of your mat in standing pose to start with our Sun Salutation A. You want to stand firmly in your feet, weight in the balls of your feet or the metatarsals, gently squeezing your legs towards each other as if you have a block between the knees. Take the shoulder blades slightly towards the spine, rotate the arms so the palms are facing forward. Take a deep inhale, holding in this standing pose. And exhale one more time. Nice deep breath in and out. Good. On your next inhale, bring the arms out and up, reaching the arms nice and long up. As you exhale, lean forward from the waist, folding forward, taking your weight forward, challenging your balance as you move into forward fold. Keep your weight forward as you inhale, flat back, shoulder blades and belly button to spine. Exhale, bend the knees, place the hands down, step back into plank. You can drop the knees if you wish, or just stay in plank as you exhale into chaturanga, elbows over wrist. We're going to inhale, come right into Sphinx. So we're going to slide the arms forward, elbows underneath the shoulders, lifting the chest up, squeezing the shoulder blades to spine. So here we're taking a less intense up dog as we slowly warm up the body, pressing your hips into the ground, belly button lifting. Exhale, slide the arms back, hands underneath. The shoulders lift up with your inhale, pressing back through plank or tabletop. Exhale into downward facing dog. Taking some breaths here in downward facing dog, reaching your hips back and up, reaching through the spine, creating a nice long spine, pressing into the hands, pressing firmly into the feet. Nice, long, deep breaths. On your next inhale, look towards the hands, bend the knees, and walk your feet towards the top of your mat. Take your weight forward, challenging your balance as you inhale to flat back, shoulder blades and belly button to spine. Exhale, forward fold, allowing the head and chin to relax. Inhale, open the arms out, pressing through the feet, squeezing the legs as you come all the way back up, reaching the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Good. We're going to do that 4 more times. Once more with Sphinx pose, and then 2 more times after that, we'll do a modified upward facing dog. So slowly getting the back warmed up. So here we go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Challenge in the balance by taking your weight forward, belly button to spine. Inhale, flat back, shoulder blades and belly button to spine, keeping your weight forward. Exhale, bend the knees, place the hands down, step back to plank. You can stay in plank or drop the knees as you exhale, elbows over wrist, squeezing the arms in. Inhale, slide the arms forward for Sphinx, pressing through the forearms, gently engaging the legs, belly button to spine. Exhale, slide the hands back, elbows over wrists. Inhale through plank or tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Nice, long, deep breaths. Try to reach through the arms, starting from the armpits, gently rolling the armpits towards the chest, and then reaching through the arms all the way to the fingertips, pressing firmly into the balls of your feet, taking deep breaths. As you inhale, look to the hands, bend the knees, and walk the feet to the top of the mat. Inhaling to flat back, weight forward, shoulder blades and belly button to spine. Exhale, forward fold, tucking the chin. Inhale, open the arms out as you come all the way up, squeezing your legs together to help you push yourself up, reaching the arms up. Exhale, arms down. Good. All right, 2 more times. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop or step back to plank, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, drop the knees. Squeeze the shoulder blades to spine for modified up dog. Exhale, all the way back through to down dog. Take several deep breaths. Reaching through the arms, creating a nice long spine. Allowing the chin to relax and head to relax. On your inhale, look to the hands, bend the knees, and walk or step the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out, all the way up. Exhale, arms down. Good. One last time for Salutation A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop or step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Drop the knees. Inhale, modified upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Nice, long, deep breaths. On your next inhale, look to the hands, bend the knees, walk or step your feet to the top of the mat. Take your weight forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, tucking the chin. Inhale, bringing the arms all the way up. And exhale. Good. All right, so for Salutation B, we're going to go into chair. So inhale, bend the knees forward. Weight in the balls of the feet. Tuck the tailbone towards the heels as you lift the arms up. reaching the spine and arms up. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop or step back to plank. Exhaling, chaturanga. You can drop the knees as you inhale, up dog, or do a full up dog, your choice. Exhale into down dog. On your next inhale, pull the right knee into your chest. You can lift the left heel off the ground if you need to help you step that right foot forward. Coming into straight legged position where both legs are straight. Going to press into your feet, coming all the way up with your inhale. Hands are going to go on the hips. We're going to do a little bit of a lunge to work the legs. Lift the back heel up, both legs straight. As you exhale, bend both knees so they're both at a 90-degree angle. Squeeze the inner thighs together to keep both hips facing in the same direction. Take a nice inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale, press firmly into your feet. Inhale. Exhale, last time. Inhale, straighten the legs. Plant the back foot down and exhale, step into your warrior one. So front leg will be bent, back leg is straight. You want to gently engage your abdominals to try to point your tailbone directly down towards the ground. Hands can stay at the hips, especially if you're feeling a little bit wobbly from all your travels, or if your hips are a little tight, you can just keep the hands on the hips, or if you're ready for it, you can lift the arms all the way up. Reaching through the arms and the spine, creating a nice long spine. As you exhale, keep that back foot planted firmly into the ground as you reach out, taking the hands down to the ground. You can step back to plank if you wish. We're going to vinyasa through with our exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, your modification for that. Exhale, down dog. On your next inhale, bend the left knee into the chest. Lift the right heel off the ground. Step the left foot forward. Both legs are going to be straight, both feet planted flat as you inhale, coming all the way up. Lift the back heel up as you exhale. Drop the back knee down, coming into both knees at 90 degrees. We're going to hold here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Squeezing inner thighs together so both hips point forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last time, inhale, straighten your legs. As you exhale, drop the back foot down flat. Bend the front knee, coming into warrior one. Walk that back foot as close as you need. Sometimes we feel a little bit tighter in our hips and we can't quite get that back foot as far away from the front as we want it to be. Hands can stay at the hips if you wish, trying to point that tailbone directly down towards the ground. Or if you're ready, you can lift the arms up, reaching through the arms, reaching through the spine. Keeping the back foot planted firmly, you're going to exhale. Bring the hands back down to the ground. Step back to your plank. Vinyasa through. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, your modification of up dog. Exhale, down dog. Taking nice deep inhales and exhales. Press the belly button towards the spine. Press firmly into your feet. Reach through the arms, creating a nice long spine. On your inhale, look towards your hands, bend the knees. Let's walk or step or hop your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back, taking your weight forward. Exhale, forward fold, tucking your chin. Inhale, slide the knees forward, tailbone towards the heels as you bring the arms all the way up into chair. Exhale, arms down. Good, we're going to do that one more time. Inhale, bend the knees forward into chair. Drop the tailbone towards the heels, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, weight forward, chin tuck. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop or step back to plank and right into chaturanga with your exhale. Inhale, upward dog, your variation. Exhale, downward dog. With your next inhale, right knee into chest, step the right foot forward, both legs straight. As you inhale, coming up, hands on the hips, pick up the back heel. Bend both knees to that 90 degree, hold for 4 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last time as you inhale, straighten both legs, plant that back foot down flat, bend the front knee, coming into your warrior one. Reach the arms up if you're ready. Stretching the body out long. As you exhale, lean out, plant the hands down flat, step back to plank and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. On your next inhale, left knee into chest. Step forward, both legs straight. Inhale, coming all the way up, hands on hips. Pick up the back heel. Bend both knees. 4 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, back foot plants flat. Front knee bends, warrior one. Hands can stay at the hips. You can reach the arms up, reaching the body out nice and long. As you exhale, lean forward, placing the hands down. Step back to your plank and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold for several long, deep breaths. Gently tuck the chin, allowing the neck and shoulders to relax. Press firmly into your feet. Press your belly button to spine and reach to the arms. On your next inhale, look to the hands, bend the knees, hop, step, or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into chair. Sliding the knees forward into a bend, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, standing. From here, we're going to do some standing poses. So on your next inhale, take your left or right foot, step it back. We're going to go into warrior two. So for me, I'm doing right leg, warrior two. So that means that my right toes are pointed towards the front of my mat. My back toes are pointed to the side of my mat. My right knee is bent. And I'm going to gently engage my abdominals and my legs in external rotation and point my tailbone directly down towards the floor. I'm going to inhale. Go ahead, inhale, reach your arms up, coming into your warrior two. Take a couple breaths here, really feeling the external rotation in both legs. That means that you want to be rolling your thighs outward. Nice deep breaths. Oh, got an ant on me. All right, so we're going to do a couple swaying through a reverse warrior and then into side angle. So we're going to do about 4 of these. So if you want to do less, that is fine. On your inhale, reach your front arm up to reverse warrior. As you exhale, move through your warrior two, taking your back arm up and over into side angle. Again, reach up through warrior two into reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale through to side angle. Do that 2 more times if you wish. Inhale. Keep pressing firmly into that back foot so you don't feel that weight and pressure in that front knee. Exhale. Side angle. Last time. Inhale. Reverse warrior. Exhale. Side angle. Good. On your next inhale, lift up into warrior 2. And straighten that front leg, coming into wide leg. We're going to do a wide leg forward fold. Take a nice inhale. Reach your head up, chin up. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards the spine. As you exhale, lean forward, reaching your hands down towards the ground and in between your feet. You want to squeeze your legs towards each other. Press into the inside of your foot. Taking nice, long, deep breaths here in your forward fold. Tucking your chin towards your chest. Next, we're gonna go into our triangle. So on your inhale, come up to flat back. As you exhale, hands on hips. Inhale, rotate that right foot. If you're right foot warrior 2, rotate that back. And inhale, just kind of roll your hips and your torso out to the side into your triangle. You can reach the arms into that triangle position, or you can keep the hands on the hips. Make sure you keep the quadricep muscles engaged. Nice, deep, long breaths. As you exhale, hands back on hips. We're going to take that foot back to face, keep that foot where it was. Swing the hips back to where you were for that flat back, wide leg, but keep your feet where they were for triangle. Inhale, roll the hips again into that triangle position. Again, you can lift the arms up if you wish, or keep the hands on the hips. Exhale, swing the hips back around. Try not to push the hips behind the heels. Try to keep the weight into your metatarsals and toes. Keep the kneecaps lifted so that you know that your quadriceps are engaged. Inhale, triangle. Last time, exhale, rotate back to flat back. Last time, inhale, rotating to triangle. On your next inhale, come up to warrior 2. Your right leg, you're back to right leg, warrior 2. Exhale, we're going to move to the other side, do everything all to the other side. I want to put my hands on hips, so feel free, hands on hips. Rotate to warrior 2 on the other side. Press firmly into the back foot. Front toes are pointed to the back of your mat this time. Front knee bent. Feel that rotation, external rotation of both of your thighs. Tailbone reaching down towards the ground. Remember, you can always adjust your position, taking that back foot a little bit further away from the front foot. And then inhale, reach the arms up into that warrior 2 position. Taking several breaths here, just feeling the external rotation or rotating the thighs outward. Let's move through our reverse warrior and side angle. Inhale, lift up the front arm to reverse warrior. Exhale, back arm over the head to side angle. Do that 3 more times if you wish. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Good. Inhale, come up to warrior 2. Exhale, straighten that front leg, rotate the foot, coming into wide leg forward fold. This time we're going to bring our arms behind us, clasp your fingers together to help stretch out your shoulders. Take a nice inhale, reach the chin up, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, reach the arms far away from your body, keeping those fingers clasped tightly. As you exhale, lean forward, challenging your balance by taking the weight forward, and squeeze the legs towards each other to help with that balance, keeping your hips right over your ankles. I couldn't think of the body part for a moment. Keep reaching those bound hands far away from your back, reaching them up towards the ceiling or the sky. Taking nice deep breaths. Keep your legs and feet active to help support the torso so that your back and hips can relax. On your inhale, slowly bring the hands back towards the hips. You can even grab onto the hips as you take a deep inhale, flat back. As you exhale, rotate that foot back open, coming into your triangle. Inhaling, rotating the hips, rolling the hips into triangle, arm up. If you wish, arms in that triangle position, or you can keep the hands on the hips, your choice. Press firmly into that back leg, lift your quadriceps. Exhale, rotate the hips and torso back to that forward position. Inhale, roll the hips back into triangle. Keep those kneecaps lifted. Exhale, roll the hips back. Inhale, roll the hips into triangle. Exhale, rotate to center. Inhale, roll into triangle. Last time. Exhale, rotate to center. Inhale, roll to triangle. On your next inhale, warrior two. Exhale, wide leg, hands on hips, and step up to the top of your mat. Good. All right, we're going to take it down to the ground now. So it's your choice to vinyasa all the way through your sun salutation A, or you can just kneel down and go down to the ground. Again, it's your choice how much intensity you want to do today. So if you wish, inhale, arms straight up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop or step back to plank. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhaling your version of up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through plank and go onto your belly. We'll work our back a little bit using locust. So hands by the sides, palms down. Press your hips into the ground. Rotate the legs, internal rotation. Inhale, lift the chin, shoulder blades, squeeze to the spine. Exhale, lift the legs up. Hold for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can bring the arms around. Rest the forehead on the arms and hold and rest. Next locust, we're going to bring our arms behind the back. Clasp the fingers together. Reach the arms behind you. As you inhale, lift the head. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards the spine. Exhale, lift the legs. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And unclasp the hands slowly and rest the forehead. Good. On your next inhale, place your hands beside the torso. Press up and back into child's pose. Resting the back, gently curling the hips towards the heels. If you can, rest the forehead on the ground. If not, you can grab your folded up blanket or towel to rest the head on. And just stretch the arms. Allow the back to relax and release. On your inhale, squeeze the legs, coming back up to tabletop. You can go straight back to down dog with your exhale, or from plank, exhale chaturanga. Inhale your version of up dog, exhale down dog. Again, this is your practice, so you can be as intense as you wish to be with it. On your next inhale, you're going to look to the hands, bend the knees, hop or step into seated. Stretch the legs out straight. We're going to do reverse plank. So ideally you want your shoulders over your hips, but since we don't have our blocks with us today, it's going to be kind of hard to do that sometimes. So that's okay. We're going to do the best we can. You want to try to, again, press through the hands, get the best, try the best to get the shoulders over the hips. Got lots of ants trying to visit me, so excuse me while I brush them off my mat. Okay. Press firmly into the hands, reach the toes forward, squeeze your legs together, take a deep inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips as high as you can. You can keep the chin tucked towards the chest or reach the chin up. Take nice long breaths, press into the fingertips, squeeze the shoulder blades towards the spine. Last inhale and exhale. And slowly lower the hips down, pull the knees into the chest, wrap the hands around the knees, and just rest here for just a moment. Tucking the chin into the chest. On your next inhale, lift your head. Keep hugging your knees into the chest. We're going to roll like a ball. You're going to squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your thighs towards your torso and tuck your chin in and your tailbone underneath you. Keep in this nice curled position. You're going to exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Doing about 3 to 10 of these. Exhale back. Inhale up. Again, your choice. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. On your last one, as you inhale, you're going to cross the right shin over the left. Press up and back through plank, and you can go straight back to down dog with your exhale, or exhale chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. And as you can see, I'm modifying my chaturanga and up dog, so you can do the same as well. So take your modifications where you need to. You don't have to push your body. On your next inhale, pull the right knee into the chest. We're going to come into a kneeling position. We're going to come into humble warrior. This might be harder for you if you don't have blocks, because you don't have anything to lean the elbows on. Myself, I tend to have tight hips, so it's harder for me, but we're going to do our best. So in this kneeling position, right knee forward, right foot forward, I should say. Going to press into the right foot and the back shin, and just allow your body to lean as far forward as it will allow. Resting your hands on the floor. You want to feel a gentle stretch on the outside of that right hip. You want to try to make sure that the right hip doesn't creep up towards the knee or the right shoulder. So you want to be gently pulling the right hip back towards the left heel, keeping the hips in line. On your next inhale, tuck the back toes if you want. We're going to move into the intermediate level of this by stretching the back leg, coming into the lunge for humble warrior. Keeping the head tucked. You're going to open your hands out, mat width. Step back to plank. Hold plank. Inhale, right side plank. Exhale, plank. rotate back to plank, and then exhale, you can go straight back to down dog or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. On your next inhale, pull the left knee into the chest, step the left foot forward, drop down to a kneel, coming into humble warrior on the left. Again, just place your hands to the inside of that front foot, pull that left hip back towards the right heel, make sure it doesn't roll forward, and just tuck the head and just allow the body to relax the best it can without any props. Press firmly into the front foot and back shin, taking nice deep breaths. You want to feel a gentle stretch on the outside of the left hip. On your inhale, tuck your back toes if you wish. Exhale, extend the leg back behind you, coming into a lunge. Keep that body curled forward. And then open the hands out, mat width. And I have another little bug on my mat. I'm trying to make sure I don't step on. Come on, Mr. Bug. Come on now. Yeah, you want to be off my mat. I know I'm scaring you, but that's okay. Anyway, step back to plank. Hold. Inhale, left side plank. Exhale, back through plank. Go straight back, down dog, or exhale your version of chaturanga. Inhale your version of up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. On your next inhale, look to the hands, bend the knees, hop or step into seated. Let's come into bound angle. So place your bottoms of your feet together, open your knees out. If you find this a struggle to do, if this is a really difficult pose where you feel like you're sitting in this back position, your knees are way far up, then come into a diamond pose, which is your legs are almost straight. Your legs are just bent enough to place the bottoms of your feet together. So that would be diamond pose. So that could be your alternative to bound angle. Otherwise, you can come into bound angle. Make sure you can sit up nice and straight on your sit bones, your spine straight. You're going to take an inhale. Press your belly button to your spine, press your feet gently together, and lean forward. Hands could rest around the toes or around the ankles. You just don't want to actively press your elbows into your legs. You want the muscles to be gently rotating out and rolling out. Take nice deep inhales and exhales. Feel free to squeeze your calves towards your thighs as if you are trying to squeeze something in the crease of the knee. That will activate the inner thighs and help that rotation. Nice deep breaths. I still got ants crawling all over my mat. Gotta get rid of them. Anyway, on your next inhale, slowly come up, bring your legs back together. Good. Hold for just a moment. And then we're going to come into boat pose. So your boat pose, there's different variations of this. You can have your feet completely flat on the ground. You can lift your heels up. You can lift your feet up. You can come into 90-degree of the legs or straight up 180 of the legs. So it's your choice. You're going to squeeze everything in towards the center. Keep a straight spine. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, cross right shin over the left. Press up and back into plank or tabletop. You can exhale right back to down dog or exhale chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. And again, like I said, as you can tell, I am doing modifications of this as I am moving through. On your inhale, bend your knees, look towards the hands, and hop or step into seated position. We're going to come into a variation of fire log, which is called easy pose. So you're going to place the right leg in front of the left, or the right shin in front of the left. You're going to squeeze your calves and your thighs together as if you're trying to keep something in the crease of the knee. Inhale. Reach the spine up long, and as you exhale, lean out. Press your belly button towards your spine. Lean as far forward as your body will allow. Keep your legs and abdominals engaged. Nice, long, deep breaths. On your next inhale, squeeze your legs together, press them into the ground, and come up. As you exhale, let's bring the knees back together, and then we'll change sides. Taking the left leg in front of the right now. Squeezing the calves and the thighs together. Inhale. Exhale, lean out over the legs as far as the body will allow. Keep the legs and abdominals engaged. Take nice, long, deep inhales and exhales. On your next inhale, squeeze your legs together, press them into the ground, and come up. Good. Exhale, bring your knees back together. Wrap your arms around your knees. Lastly, we're going to finish laying down and doing some reclined relaxation poses. So go ahead and scoot forward if you need to, if you have got your mat, and you want to roll down, making sure you engage your abdominals, pressing your belly button toward your spine, squeezing your legs together. We're going to come into reclined bound angle. So press the bottoms of your feet together, open your knees out. You can have your arms by your sides, palms up, or you can press your hands, or you can place your hands on your belly. You want to gently press your lower back into the ground and gently squeeze your feet towards each other, just to make sure that you don't put too much pressure or strain in your joints. And just rest here for several breaths, allowing your legs to just gently open up, taking nice, long, deep inhales and exhales. Relaxing the shoulders. You can even lift the shoulder blades off the ground and gently walk the shoulder blades towards the spine, taking a little bit of a chest opener. On your next inhale, place your hands to the outside of the knees and just help bring your legs back together. Touch your knees together and walk your feet out wide to the width of your mat. So you still have your feet flat and your knees bent, but this time your feet are out wide, your knees are bent, or your knees are touching. So you're coming into an internal rotation, allowing the legs to just relax here. This feels really great if a lot of times you have some tension in your SI joint, your hips. This feels really great for that. Let's take another inhale, bringing the knees in towards the chest, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Pressing the lower back into the ground, allowing the back and hips to just release. Lower the feet back down to the ground. You're going to take the right knee, pull it into the chest, open it, external rotation, place the right ankle on top of the left thigh, coming into reclined pigeon. So you're in like a number 4 position with that right foot. Right foot is flexed. You can just stay here if you want, or if you can reach through without any strain to your back, you're going to inhale, pull that left leg in towards the chest, hugging the knee into the chest, gently opening out that right hip. Taking nice deep breaths. Both feet are flexed, just to make sure you protect all your joints. As you exhale, lower that left foot down, pull that right knee into your chest, and right foot down to the ground. Inhale, left knee into the chest this time. Open it out, external rotation, left ankle on right thigh. You can stay here, or if it's no strain to the back, you're going to inhale, flexing both feet, pull the right thigh in towards the chest, hugging that right thigh into the chest, stretching out and releasing the left hip. As you exhale, lower that right foot down, pull the left knee into the chest, and drop the left foot down. Good. We're going to do one last thing. This time we're going to cross the left thigh completely over the right thigh. So you're kind of sitting in that ladylike cross-leg position. Feel free to tee the arms out or just leave them by your sides, especially if you're out in the grass like myself. You're just not sure what is out there. As you exhale, you're going to allow your knees to drop to the right side. You can roll the head to the left, gentle rotation of the back, but also just gently stretching out and releasing the front of that left thigh. Nice deep breaths. Ideally, if you have a pillow or blocks, you would want to prop up the thighs on the right side. But if you don't, you're just going to gently hold here, just squeezing the thighs together, just to make sure you're not causing too much strain in your joints. As you inhale, press the lower back into the ground, unbind the legs. You're going to switch sides, this time crossing the left thigh over the right, so that ladylike cross-leg position. You're going to allow the knees to drop to the left as you look to the right, squeezing the thighs together. Gentle rotation of the spine, gentle stretch of the front of the right thigh. Nice deep breaths. On your inhale, press your lower back into the ground. Bring your knees back up. As you exhale, unbind the legs. And finally, let's come into Savasana. So it's your choice. You can either have your knees bent, where your knees are kind of or your knees are knocking together, touching together, your feet out wide. You can do your Savasana here, or you can stretch out your legs and come into a completely relaxed laying down position for Savasana. Your arms can be by your sides, palms up, or hands on the belly. Let's go ahead and take a deep inhale, pulling in as much air as your body can hold. And then hold the breath. Sigh out of the mouth. Again, deep inhale. Hold the breath. Sigh out. Last time, deep inhale. Hold the breath. And sigh out. Eyes closed. Taking nice long breaths, or just your normal breathing, allowing the body to relax, the face to relax, the mind to relax. And the mind can be relaxed by gently focusing on your breath. And just focus on your breath as you inhale and exhale. Taking some time to relax. Taking some time for yourself. Feel the weight of the body as it grows heavy. Just release all tension from the body. If you find your mind wandering, that's okay. That's perfectly normal. Just gently bring your thoughts back to your breath. On your next inhale, reach your arms above your head. Stretch the body out long by bringing your legs and feet together and just stretch. As you exhale, press the lower back into the ground. Slowly bring your knees into the chest. Hug the knees nice and tight into the chest. On your next exhale, roll onto your side into fetal position. And then inhale, press back up to seated. Wonderful. Well, I hope this was as helpful to you guys as it was to me, just to be able to release the body, release the tension, get the body moving again after a long road trip. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again on the next video. Take care.